The Future of Work: Vocation, Education, and Training by Zachary Peace. The U.S. economy is constantly changing and evolving, and that requires the government to make changes. For much of at least the last decade, knowledge work has been valued very highly. This is defined as white-collar jobs that require a college education, but these jobs are increasingly subject to competition from abroad. Meanwhile, other kinds of jobs, including those that require vocational education and training, have been valued less. These jobs, however, cannot be moved overseas, can't be done over the internet, and provide a steady stream of income to those that do them. However, VET has been lacking, and the U.S. faces shortages of qualified workers. In the 1990s, the priority in high school was internet and technology education. However, these jobs have faced increased competition since then, and we've had shortages of vocational labor. To pay for expensive computer labs, many schools cut their costly VET programs. This has led to a generation without the skills that the previous ones had. The retirement of the boomer generation will lead to shortages in these fields. The only way to prevent good jobs from going to waste? Refocus education now on VET training. The reason these jobs are so valuable is that they require technical expertise that can't be replicated by AI, they're necessary jobs, and they require a physical presence by a worker. This stands in stark contrast to many high-paying white-collar jobs that will be automated. This includes reporters, medical staff, accountants, and judges. It seems that white-collar jobs are getting less and less stable due to competition and outsourcing. So the question is, why isn't vocational education and training prioritized more? The answer: the perception that these are not valid career options. The truth is different though, and this requires action to prepare our citizens for the new economy. The government can encourage VET programs in high schools. It can also help by encouraging these programs at community colleges across the country. This encouragement, of course, comes in the form of financial support for VET programs. The problem isn't purely financial, however, because many parents believe that these are not valid career paths. It requires outreach to change opinion. Combating these stigmas will require a combination of state and federal efforts. We need to highlight successful graduates from the programs and increase the perceived viability of them. A successful implementation of VET will require cooperation with businesses across the country. Skills from VET programs often don't translate into the workplace. This is why we need to work with businesses to find out what workers need to know. There are also systems abroad that we can learn a lot from, including Australia and Singapore. Both these countries are very successful. Thanks for watching, and here's hoping for a bright future of work.